If your mind is a blank canvas, paint a new picture. Hey, welcome back to Abundance. My name is Daniel, and in this video, we're gonna be talking about overcoming the feeling of emptiness. But first, let's talk about the facts of why it's important to understand that emptiness is a feeling, just like seasons in the world. Just like how there's fall, winter, spring, summer, there's gonna be seasons throughout our lives. And if you feel like it's sticking around longer than it should, then rather than just a season, and you've been feeling this for quite a while, definitely stick around, because in this video we're gonna be talking about some ways that we can break through and refill that emptiness. Let me ask you a question. When you're thirsty and you have a glass, what do you do with that glass? Or just like when your phone is about to die and it's at 1%, what do you do? See, many of us are attending to this more than we're attending to ourselves. Or just like the tank of gas in your car is on E, what do you do? Because we plug in our phones when it's about 1%. We put gas in our car when it's on E. We fill our cup with water when we're thirsty, but we're not taking the time to fill our own cup. So a lot of times what we tend to do when we're feeling empty, we're feeling low, we're not feeling up to par, we tend to close off our body language. We tend to sit more slouched. We tend to not feel as confident. I love a study on the National Library of Medicine, and they took 74 participants and they split them in half, and then some were in a slumped position and then some were in an upright position. And then here are what the results are. Upright participants reported higher self-esteem, more arousal, better mood, and lower fear compared to slumped participants. Slumped participants use more negative emotion words, sadness words, and fewer positive emotion words and total words during the speech. And then one way I love to do, just a very simple thing that you can do just to get out of that state, is to change your physiology. By changing your physiology, it's just to go for a walk. Alright, so another way that we can fill the void and that feeling of emptiness is to change your routine. Einstein once said that doing the same thing over and over again is the definition of insanity, and he was definitely one of the most creative men to ever live. So I'm currently finishing up reading this book, The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz, and I love this. In chapter 5 he talks about being an experimental person and how it can really fill the void in your life. Being an experimental person creates creativity, because as humans, we are creatures of habit. We often do the same things over and over again because we're naturally more prone to being comfortable doing the same thing over and over again. I'm definitely all for a good solid routine, one that makes you progressively move forward and doing the things you want to do with your life. But it's when we realize that doing the same thing over and over again and knowing that we're not moving forward in the direction we want to go with our life. Alright, so here's a fact. We face a great opportunity of our lives every single day. And if we become more of an experimental person, you will in fact become more creative. You're probably wondering why creativity is important for emptiness. If your mind is a blank canvas, paint a new picture. You see, if we get caught up doing the same things over and over again, it often leads to complacency. Complacency meaning we get stuck thinking traditional thinking often on a daily basis, because trying new things, painting a new picture sparks creativity and fills the void in your life, just like how it hangs on the wall, a beautiful, amazing picture. Because here's the fact, you can't feel empty just like a blank canvas if you're creative. Because when you're creative, the creative person will just paint a new picture. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. You officially made it all the way into the video, and I hope that this helps on your journey, so that way I can continue to see you progress throughout your life. And if you found some value in this video, definitely go ahead and share it with a friend. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.